Hello. Do you ever ask yourself the question, where am I in my body? Where am I coming from? From which place in my body I am expressing myself and showing up from into the world? And from which place do I relate to the reality that is in me and the reality that is outside of me? How do I meet people? From which place do I meet people from? And for me, this is an important question, because depending on where you're coming from, where your energy is coming from your body, then your relationship to the outside world changes. I'll give you an example. So for me, there are 4 different places where I can come from, or where I find myself coming from. One is from my head, so I'm up here and I'm relating to the world from a place of reason or logic. Then there is another place which is my heart, which is from here, from this part of the body. And that's where I find myself more coming from love rather than reasoning. Not that the two are in contrast with each other, but to me they have different flavors. Another place is from my gut. So that's when I meet the world out there instinctively, without filters. I just respond to it without thinking about it, and even without feeling much about it. I just do it. It is spontaneous, it's immediate, if you want. Then there's also the place from the solar plexus. For me, that's my true place of power. And again, not that the others are not or cannot be places of power, because they are. But when I come from my solar plexus, I mean coming from power because it is the place of my will. It's where I will myself into the world through that energy. When I'm in my head, I'm responding through logic, through what I already know. So my response is informed by the information that I have absorbed in the past, and then through logic I come up with a response. If I come from my heart, it's a place of love, genuine interest and curiosity, and that's where I embrace people from. Sometimes physically, most of the time not, but that's where I welcome life from. I welcome life from a place of love and from my heart. That's how I describe it. And as I said, from my guts, when I walk into the world, from when I put my energy down here in my belly, that is my instinctive response. As I said, no filters. Something is triggers a response, and I just do it. There is no thinking. There is there is love, but there isn't. It's not the love that comes from the heart. It's a different love. And every response is for me is a response from love. But the one from the gut is just immediate. It's snappy. It's there. I'm there. I'm acting, and then I'll think of the consequences later on. And most of the time, the choices that I made, either through the heart or through the guts, are choices that I never regretted. The ones that I made with my head, always the wrong ones, for me at least. And then when I channel the energy from my solar plexus is where I walk into life with intention, or with a specific intention. Because for me, I always try to walk and meet the world with intention. But coming from my solar plexus, it's a specific intention. And that which I charged with specific power, specific energy, specific taste, if you want, that is tailored to the results that I'm trying to create, either in my inner world or in the outside world, which, by the way, they are not disconnected, because you always meet the outside world from your internal world. So take care of that internal world, and then the outside will reflect your inner world. So I'm curious, where are you today in your body? Put a comment below. It would be really appreciated. Thank you very much. Much love.